Thank you for being a friend. And welcome back to the Dinosaur Club. You get a dinosaur. Thanks, pal. So I snapped my fingers, and that's why Nox was freaking out. Yeah, but I used Falstad one season, and I did bronze to plat, playing almost entirely Falstad. I'm telling you, it's doable. Thrall was really good. Haka, same reason. It's weird. Hyper carries, like the characters like Genji that people think of as a hyper carry, don't work as well in bronze because there's not a lot of team play in bronze, and you spend a lot of time solo. Genji's not super great at soaking lanes. He can't take mercenary camps. And Genji is a ganker, but those ganks are never going to get set up by your team because there's no team play. So Genji's kind of crippled in bronze unless you're blessed with a good team, which happens every once in a while. But as a general rule, Genji doesn't get a lot done in bronze. There's not a lot for him there. Playmaker characters, like Garrosh is another one, just doesn't get a lot done in bronze. Obviously the butchers, their tool, they can't do it. They can't do it. Kael'thas is a monster in the low ranks, but he's a monster because teams are bad and they clump up when they shouldn't, and they spread the living bomb and they stand in your flame strike, and even if you take fucking meatball pyroblast, they won't use ice block or shit to avoid it. Is ridiculous. But remember that Kael'thas is very squishy and easy to kill, so your positioning is really important. But if you can position behind two beefy tanks, Kael'thas can get a lot of work done.
So it begins.
Also with things like bronze, your least informed players tend to be in bronze. So the newer the hero, the better they are in bronze because they haven't played them. Like Yrel is never played in bronze. They have no idea what to do with her. They get very confused if you play Yrel. Yrel is strong all over, but Yrel is hyper strong in bronze and low silver and high silver and gold because they don't know what to do with your... They still don't know how to play Hanzo. So like you play Hanzo, his wave clear and they can't handle it. Okay, they just can't. Brightwing, like her rework probably now is very confusing for bronze, so you could probably play Brightwing. Whitemane is another one that just conquers in the low ranks. They don't know what to do with her, very confused. Again, characters that rely on your team and teamwork, such as Deckard, I don't recommend for the lower tiers. They'll never pick up your potions. Honestly, they'll avoid your potions, like they're terrified of them.
Make for excellent archers. Our arrows will find their marks.
It's nice of you, Hanzo.
This will be a convenient partnership.
Hazno? Hanzo. I said Hanzo is good in lower ranks because they don't know how to beat Hanzo. Seriously, especially on Battlefield of Eternity. Yeah, Battlefield of Eternity with the Immortal race. They don't even know that Hanzo is good at the race in bronze. They won't pick or ban him. They're confused by Hanzo. You can get a lot done as Hanzo in the lower ranks because they don't... Hanzo's a year-old character. They don't know much about him. Another one that's not good in bronze is Medivh. No one will use your portals. You will shield someone and they will run away, and then as soon as your shield expires, they will go in. It's really upsetting. So... I wouldn't suggest high team cohesiveness need heroes because it's not going to happen. All right, it's not. Another thing that's not going to work is if you plan your team comp around rotating as 4 with one person soloing, which is what you would see normally in literally any game. It will never happen below platinum. Remember my example I always use of me asking my team to rotate and them literally scoffing at me and saying, what do you think this is, GM? They won't do it. It won't fucking do it. So be prepared to have 2 solo laners and then 3 people in the mid. Yeah, Abathur doesn't do so well in the lower ranks unless you're really, really good and you're on top of your body soaking and stuff. Because your team is going to go ham in team fights in the early game when you're down a body. And then in the late game, when you're actually starting to shield and do work, they'll run away as soon as you have them. It's really awkward. So I would not recommend Abathur at all. Here's an example of things that happen in bronze. One of my teammates was targeted with a pyroblast. So the pyroblast was flying at their face and they were gonna die. I'm Brightwing, I put a spell shield on them, Pixie Dust. Remember, Pixie Dust reduces spell damage taken by like 50%. So you would think, ideally, they would let the pyro smash into their face while they had the shield. It would do less damage, they would live, and then things would be great. Incorrect. They continued to run away until the shield expired, then stopped moving, and the pyro hit them with no shield, and thus did they die. They don't know what Pixie Dust does, so they just kept running. It's you know, it's bronze, man. These things happen. See, I've gotten out of bronze so many times that I can get out of bronze. Easy peasy. Getting out of plat, I've never done it, so I don't know how to do it. I don't know the formula for getting from plat to diamond. I would have to ask somebody else who's done it. I've never done it successfully. But my dude, if you want to get out of bronze, I've been there. I could run a clinic.
They flee before us.
Read Discord. Okay, 1 second, Meteor. I'm playing the video, trying to clear.
And the Punisher will be ours.
I don't know when exactly we abandoned top. Probably recently, because the objective is up. But
I'm here.
out of plat. How do I get into plat? That's what we're talking about. I find gold to be a really awkward rank to be in. People in bronze don't really care about anything because they're in bronze. People in silver tend to either be trying really hard to get out of silver or they're just really angry about it, but you get more people trying to climb than not. Gold, you get a weird mix of people who are like, oh, I'm a gold, and they seem to think that's really impressive. So, you know, like you'll get butchers who tell you they're the best butcher NA/world because they're golds. And while the rest of us know that really doesn't mean all that much, they seem to think it's a really big accomplishment to have climbed into golds. So they're gonna first pick Butcher and then get confused when the enemy team, you know, drafts a bunch of blinds and Medivh and they can't kill anybody. Like,
well done.
It happens, man. Once you get out of gold and into plat, you tend to get people back into that same mindset as silver where they're trying really, really hard to climb. And they try really hard. But man, plat 1 has been the death of me so many seasons. I just can't get over it. I can't get over the hump. Even if everybody's trying really hard, it doesn't happen.
Good enough.
Okay. Also, there's my personal philosophy or whatever where I play Sylvanas on Infernal Shrines or Tomb of the Spider Queen. And on those two maps, I have a pretty high win rate with Sylvanas because of this. You just push with the Punisher during the objective.
Do not test my patience.
I don't know if his friends are following him, so I'm backing up. No, thank you, Medivh. I see your shit. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't necessarily like solo laning too much as Sylvanas, because she's very gankable. As we know, Sylvanas is very gankable. She needs to push with an objective or with mercenaries or ideally with her friends.
Vengeance is near.
But I can and I will solo lane with her, depending on what my team needs. You know. You know. We're doing really good though right now. Yo, Hanzo is slaughtering. I think he was master too though, right? We saw the Hanzo was master. Good Hanzos are spooky. It's a lot of damage. Stop it, Medivh! Oh, this Medivh named Tyrande! I played both with and against him yesterday. He only plays Medivh that I've seen. And his name is Tyrande. Like, oh, he's so almost dead. I just barely couldn't get away. Remember when I said about Tyrande being gankable? His portal is longer than my E. So I can't E away from him because his portal goes farther. Although I was kind of
I have no time for games.
whatchamacallit, far forward.
Done.
Where I let him do that, but okay, I'm reading.
Slay this foe now.
Okay, do we want to fight this? I saw Muradin low, and Uncle Deckard's out here. Mediva in bird form, birding around.
Push the attack.
Okay. Okay.
I'm here.
Stupid Medivh.
A shrine is gathering power, heroes.
Stupid Medivh. We're about to be 10 and then we can fight. Yeah.
Show them no
Lava wave incoming. Let's not stand in that.
The moment is upon us.
Rag's another one at lower ranks that can do really well because of all of his wave clearance survivability.
The shrine is ready. Go. Reclaim the Punisher's
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This thing is pushing me forever. Ow. Ow. Now I'm dead. Yeah. I got pushed in by the Lornado and then that was just the end of me.
There is no rest left for me.
Okay, coming in.
Do not test my patience.
Oh god, I don't want to think about that, Yummy. I mean, it does do damage, but oh, that would hurt my heart. I do use Wailing Arrow as a finisher to kill people that are escaping because it has such far range, but I feel like that's more reasonable than using it on trash. If you remember back when we did the Stormettes, when we started playing with Alyssa, Be Crazy, who's another YouTuber and Twitch streamer, she had never played HOTS before. She'd never played HOTS. She'd played other MOBAs, but she'd never played HOTS. And she started playing Malfurion the first like 2 or 3 games. And we didn't really explicitly tell her how to use Twilight Dream. We just told her to take Twilight Dream, and she used Twilight Dream to clear a minion wave. And we all freaked out. We're like, no! I mean, that was like one of her first couple games. And she got way better and she learned. But holy shit, did we all freak out when it happened the first time. Now he's gone. We all freaked out. We were like, oh, dream on the... Like, just a regular wave of mods. I'm not trying to make fun of her, because like I said, she was very new at the game and she got better. But it's just like, for newer players, shit happens. Okay, I'm doing my sacred Sylvanas duty, which is turning off buildings so the Punisher can be a Punisher. It did clear the wave, you're not wrong. And further in her defense, she was like, well, it's gonna be up before the next objective because we have like a minute and it's a whatever second cooldown. And we're like, I mean, yeah, not wrong. Like, her reasoning was solid, it was just... It was a little much.
Our Punisher has fallen before the demon's forces.
Oh. Oh no, he didn't even get hit by it. Pooh Buzz. I hate doing camps with Sylvanas solo. She's so slow at it. When she gets Windrunner at 13, she's a little faster, but still, she's so just unbearably slow at doing camps. Like, just like doing a camp while under like mud. It's so slow.
I shall to the death.
I'm not going in though. I mean, I thought about it, but then I didn't do it. Seriously, it's only 2 maps I picked Sylvanas on. I'm considering adding Alterac Valley as the 3rd map that I'd play Sylvanas, because it seems like she should do well with that objective, but I've only tried it once. So I'm not convinced yet. But for this map, Infernal Shrines, and then for Tomb of the Spider Queen, Sylvanas can be bonkers, enabling push. All those like 11-minute games we've ever had where you get the core on the first objective, those are Sylvanas push games. It was a good arrow. I wasn't ready for it. We could have gone in. I like Zul. I played a lot of Zul on my EU account after Nubkex inspired me with the swooshy build. Hello. Oh, come on! That Medivh shield. Okay, we got him. Alex tries to spin him to death. Good. I was gonna say, you cheater, Medivh. This is like Karazhan all over again. Medivh cheats.
I'm listening.
I forget what ability it is, but you know his one where it goes and then you spec into that, and then it chooses like a million times. That's the Nubkex dual build, and it's so fun. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, that's the one you're thinking of? Okay, yeah. Nubkex turned me on to that. I'm gonna play with Nubkex on Friday. Nubkex and Heku. We're gonna do EU Team League. I'm so excited.
Activate the shrine. Do not let our enemy claim the Punisher's
Yeah, the
power.
healing when you hit heroes with it is pretty gnarly. Yeah, I would say give that build with Zul. Curse Strikes, yeah, a chance. If you never have. It's pretty sick. Come on, let me go. Nope. The stun lasted too long. The E didn't finish. Or the E finished before the stun did. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Spit on him, Alex. Okay, stop spitting. What time? That is going to be at...
I have no time.
I have to think of the conversions. 1 p.m. Why are you like this? Stop. No one's even talking to you.
Of course.
You crazy boy. 1 p.m. Central, which is 11 a.m. Pacific, which is 8 p.m. in Germany. Nubkex tried to educate me on some of the other EU time zones, but it didn't stick in my brain. But in Germany, it would be 8 p.m. Earlier than when Squadron would stream. Squadron streamed at 3:30 Pacific p.m. 3:30 p.m. Pacific. This will be at 11 a.m. Pacific. So it's going to be a little earlier in the day, or nights, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Sorry, I don't mean to be confusing. There's just a lot of time zones involved. If you just prefer to Google it, Google 1 p.m. U.S. Central in whatever your time zone is. Bust out the Soylent? I had a Soylent for breakfast while I was on my earlier stream when I played World of Warcraft with bees. I drank a Soylent. I didn't have time to cook anything, so I ate a Soylent. It was delicious. Oh, that hurt, but I had nowhere to go. What are we talking about? Something Squadron? No, Squadron's dead. But Squadron's show, Rank Win EU, is also dead. But I'm going to be playing Team League with Nubkex and Heku on EU this Friday.
Do not test my patience.
Same time I played WoW today with bees.
Our Punisher has been defeated.
I played WoW with bees today. Good dick. I didn't really need to ult there. I don't know. It's kind of a waste. Sorry. So yeah, 1 p.m. U.S. Central Time, because that's what I'm in. I live in Chicago. I will be playing Team League with Heku and Nubkex on EU. Good night, Spine Leech.
Vengeance is near.
Are you ever gonna get Pally in the mix? For that specifically, probably not. Cause he never really liked playing on EU because of the ping. It doesn't bother me, but I think it bothered him and Mune. But hopefully Pally and I and maybe other people will play together soon. Just not this week. We don't have any plans.
Of course.
Let's see. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, I don't have anybody collaborating tomorrow, I don't think. But Thursday, Selenity and I are gonna play Team League at that 1 p.m. spot. And then Friday, Nubkex and Haku and I are gonna play together. So we're trying to produce the contents together. Ooh, I'm so dead. Wait, Alex Ross is saving me? Wait, no, I'm dead. What's up, Kraga? I'm okay, how are you? We got killed. We did. We got the rag thing was a little much. I'm all right, thank you. ETC though is doing a championship job of defending here. And now he's got hand soap, so I think they're gonna be able to defend the keep, and that's all that matters. Because look at this. Yeah. We have keep pressure of our own.
Give the order.
Another shrine will be active soon. Do not let our enemy claim it.
Rag building is like deceptively powerful because if you can just push into it, it's weak and you can burn it down. But if you're just fighting under it and you can't push it, it does a shit ton of damage. You got married the other day? Oh, congratulations!
The moment is upon
You had a big gay wedding? Hell yeah!
to the death.
Congratulations! Fantastic.
They flee before us.
I hope you're happy. I hope you enjoyed your honeymoon if you had one. Yeah, they's 20. We'll be 20 very soon. We just need a couple minions. Oh, jeez Louise. No. I guess I should have ran towards Alex, but they were all over my ass. They were all over my ass, and I was just trying to get away. We lost our cow, but we have a dragon. Spinelink is getting married in a steampunk Halloween themed wedding this weekend. Hell yeah, congratulations. We probably should have just waited for 20 because Bolt might have saved me. I had Muradin on me, but I didn't have Bolt to bolt away, and I tried to E, but as we know, E isn't a great escape because it has to activate. Yeah. Needed just a smidge more. We need a smidge.
Ready your weapons. The enemy has unleashed a mortar punisher.
This is gonna be a tight defense, but I believe in us.
What joy is there in this?
Tell my friends pretty please and Skaboobs. Wait. Skababa. Oh, okay, they're on my team. Artanis and Hanzo. Hi, Artanis and Hanzo. You're both very good, and we're doing a good job, and we're gonna defend this. I believe in us. Ow.
Let none survive. Do not test my patience.
But getting him into the core was good there, because the core is invulnerable. So it's just some free damage on him. I'm so scared right now. There's so much damage.
Excellently done, heroes. The enemy's punisher is yours.
Killing Medivh feels so satisfying. Think of all those times you cheated in Karazhan. Medivh cheats. Kill this old ass man. Yeah, get out of here, old man.
For now.
Outcome was never in doubt.
Thanks, ETC.
for the sky.
Now we're slaying, see? We're fine.
I am well again.
When my mom got remarried, her wedding was really nice. But one thing she did for her centerpieces is they had like goldfish bowls with goldfish in them, and then the people took the goldfishes home at the end of the wedding, but she didn't tell anybody that beforehand, so all these people were like, oh, welcome to the wedding, this is your goldfish now, and they're like, wait, what the fuck?
I'm here.
I didn't sign up for a fish's life.
Let none survive.
The moral of that story is, if you don't tell people they're going to adopt an animal at the end of your wedding, maybe don't do that. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty yikes. It was pretty yikes for the people who are like, I don't want the fish.
Beg for you. Of course.
You don't just hand somebody a responsibility, okay? But on the plus side, her wedding had one of those chocolate fountains that you could dip things in, and that was pretty cool.
Beg for your miserable life.
We got a keep there, so we're even on keeps now. Feels good. Yeah, but it was the chocolate one, not the cheese.
No mercy.
Cheese would have been great. Cheese would have been great, but that's it was chocolate. So you dip like strawberries or other fruits or marshmallows or other things in the Clear bot. Okay, I'm going. Wait, Artanis is here. Sorry, I was talking about chocolate fountains. It's hard to concentrate.
My will is my own.
I would like to have ideally cleared one more wave, because those catapults are going to keep pushing in. But
Defeat the Shrine's guardians
ran out of time.
and let loose the Punisher upon
Gonna
our
let this
foe.
lava wave go by. Okay, bye. Wait, what? Wait, no, don't do that. What? Yeah, I know, I agree. It was a little awkward to be handed a fish and like, this is your fish now, and it's like that. What?
The attack. Do not test my patience. Let none survive. Forward.
What's up, stay hydrate, bot?
May my aim be true. Beg for your
This is where it's at right here, boys. Oh, hey, it's Medivh.
Another champion.
Rude dude, being rude all the time. Do you want to finish this? I could finish this pretty quick. Are we not finishing? Okay.
Is under attack.
Core? Do we care about core? Should I care about core?
beg for your miserable life.
Seems like we don't care. ETC cares. Okay, all right. Hey.
You have the soul of a warrior.
Done.
No, it's Tyrande. I've played against that guy the last couple days in Team League. His name is Tyrande, and he only plays Medivh. And he's good at Medivh, but his name's Tyrande, and he only plays Medivh. He's beaten me before too, so happy to get the victory over him. Great job, team. Proud of us.
Give the order.
Thanks for the carry, Hanzo. TYGG. Thanks for the carry, Hanzo. Thanks for just being Hanzo and doing all this damage. I was second in damage, though. Okay, I tried.
MVP.
Here he is. That's our good friend Hanzo. That was an exciting game. It was a great game. There was that little moment there where they were pushing our core and we were a little monka, but we handled it. Okay, we vote for Hanzo and then we leave. Yeah, all those lava waves. All that XP. Show Hanzo's build, sure. So this is Hand Soap right here, right? He had the most damage by a metric fuck ton. He also had very few deaths and very many kills. So just generally a good boy. Talents. He went Simple Geometry, Serrated Arrows, Never Outmatched, Dragon Arrow, Ninja Assassin, Piercing Arrows, and Play of the Play of the Game. That's what he went. He was really good. Thank you, good Hanzo. If you want to be this Hanzo too. Oh, this guy wouldn't give him an E build. Almost. He didn't commit to the E.